Yeah, and I think a lot of it is going to rest on who you just brought up, T. Carell. I feel like he's a player that has so much potential, and I don't think he's anywhere near his ceiling. I think the sky is the limit for this young man, and we're going to see him really in a must-perform match here in the Slurpee Cup, going up against Version1. Beast Mode, Calm, Torment, looking to build upon the success that they found at the Winter Major.
Things start out a non-touch from Beast Mode. Calm pushed this ball back up, taken away by Andy. Soniqs having to play some early defense at the start of the game. TPS trying to roll that ball back around, and Beast Mode shot just pings off of the post. Andy pushes this one back up, but Calm's got the shot. T. Carell diving for the stop. Another pass for Version1 broken up by T. Carell.
Yeah, and the initial offense, pretty good here from V1, but I'd like to see more passing plays develop from them. That's when they can catch teams at their worst, as Andy pushes this ball into the blue, or orange half, I'm sorry, gets that boost steal as well, looking for a flick, and that one's gonna squirt out. Torment well defended on that back line, and we get to see what V1 looks like on defense here.
Torment had no boost on that save, had a pre-flip to make it happen. And he's always been a top-tier defender. He's been through several generations of Rocket League talent, yet he still finds a way to compete and still be a top-tier defender. Impressive stuff from Torment. Calm gonna throw that ball back downfield. No one really able to get the ball out on Soniqs consistently. It's been all Version1 in this opening minute.
Yeah, not a lot of history between these two teams, but when you look at history, it definitely favors Version1 here as ZPS gets that ball above Beast Mode. A little team bump there. Andy has to bicycle kick that one into the orange half, and Torment plenty of time and space to get that ball back towards midfield as ZPS tried to go over the top of Beast Mode, but Beast Mode able to cover up that back wall.
Andy up for this next 50, and Calm able to thwart that one, but T. Carell, not a lot of boosts. Version1 are handling business on defense well enough, but Beast Mode's missed the ball again. He's had a couple of non-touches now, even one missed touch. Beast Mode a little shaky out of the gate. Andy pushing this ball back downfield. He had T. Carell, but T. Carell pulls himself out of the play. Version1 spending a little more time in the orange half. 5 Sonic shots on net, but nothing really finding the mark yet.
Yeah, Calm was looking to get that midfield boost, and Beast Mode following close behind him actually stole that away and threw Calm off of his game. He went to look for the blue halves and didn't find any there either as Beast Mode puts it up off the crossbar, and Andy denies. And so far, we hit halftime, and both teams all tied up at 0. And Jorby, this could just be a day in North America where defenses are just extremely stingy.
Now here's Calm in front, and if you can't win the challenge, just don't challenge the ball. Calm sends this one across, fakes the final touch, and gives Version1 the lead.
Oh, so smart there, and then gets the touch as it touches the ground, just in case there's a defender rotating back to cover up the goal line. Gives a little extra mustard to push that one in, and here comes T. Carell looking to answer right away, and that one hits crossbar, and no follow-up from the Susquehanna Soniqs, and you gotta see one there if you want to try and tie things up.
Oh, save from Torment coming out of the back of the net. ZPS setting this one up for Soniqs. Drops straight back down for Calm. Beast Mode. Well, it's been really hard to read where Beast Mode's going to go with that touch. Here comes Andy. Flip reset available. He's got the goal. Beautiful push from Andy.
Andy coming off this side wall, and once he got around Beast Mode, he had a lot of real estate to work with. Gets the flip reset, and Calm didn't know if it was going high or low. Puts himself in the middle of the net. And that was the wrong guess there as Soniqs answer quickly to V1's goal.
Andy having to get there quickly, but he loses the 50. He doesn't even get to the 50. Now ZPS. Push forward, gets over 1, gets by 2. T. Carell and Andy crashing in front, and miscommunication. T. Carell's got to buy more time. He does so with that 50. ZPS actually in the air. They make up for it and even get a shot on net.
And Rocket League even now has voice chat in game. No excuse for that one. Got to be able to call your teammates off. And again, miscoms on the side of the Soniqs, but still doing well. And that one goes low, but great defense there from Torment. One of the best of all time.
That's his 4th save. He's been tasked on the goal line a lot in game number 1. Andy pulling back on this one. I like how the Soniqs have approached the game for the most part. There was that one mishap, but they weren't even punished for it. In fact, T. Corral bought them time to keep the push going on offense. But here comes Combo! What a double! Got the pass shot! Torment saved by Andy! You know what, Subi, you're right. Everyone in NA today were like, yeah, okay. All shots go right into the defender, and so all the spectators at home can lose their lunch and, you know, have a heart attack. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Hey guys, you just want to play defense only today? Yeah, that sounds great. And that sounds disrespectful, like they're not bringing any offense out, because, I mean, the offense has been incredible, but the defense has definitely been the storyline so far through 2 series today.
It's been a lot of improv, hasn't it? Like the first touch doesn't really go your way, and so you have to adjust kind of mid-touch. So far, the adjustments have been solid for Soniqs on defense, despite the tries from Version 1 to take the lead. T. Corral next on the assignment, pushed forward by Torment, and the ball drops down. Game 1.
Why not?
Overtime.
I mean, we ended last series with 1. Why not start this series off with 1 as Andy pushes that one, and V1 going to win this kickoff. Torment twirling through the air, loses that 50, and Calm just going to go far post, but not enough put behind that ball as Andy sends it back into the orange half, and V1 playing very spread apart, waiting for those follow-ups, and it works well here as Beast Mode deletes ZPS from the field, and V1 take game 1.
Yeah, T. Corral, you see him turn up just a little bit, wondering where Beast Mode's going to go with that ball, and he wants the catch on the backboard, but he just doesn't have a perfect read. It's that turn upfield as soon as he grabbed the corner boost that really was the difference maker of him whiffing or getting the catch on the backboard. Version 1 with Torment picking up that MVP in the game-winning goal, and the one game lead, in the series.
Yeah, and I like to see that patience from Version 1, not forcing things, not sending 3 in the blue half, really just making sure, okay, job number 1, let's make sure we don't allow balls to go over our head, those long clears downfield that turn into errant goals. Okay, that's complete. Now we just have to worry about getting a touch on that ball, and I love that play there from Torment, just waiting patiently, top of the box, and hey, defender missed it. Easy cleanup goal for Version 1.
The Soniqs, I thought they had a lot of good pushes in that game. There were some defensive, I wouldn't say mishaps. I mean, Calm made a couple of good touches to set up Version 1 on some of those chances, but still, you liked how they were minding business in front of the net. I like some of their pushes as well. This team has mechanical ability behind it. They have the opportunity to get creative when they get on offense. As we head to Aquadome, they're going to need to get it going because these series feel real short as a best of 5. One more game win for Version 1, and it's on match point.
And Torment afforded a lot of space there, looking for a bump, couldn't quite find Andy. And Version 1 right back to work after game number 1, trying to keep the pedal to the metal, keep that offense rolling. And for the Soniqs, they've got to figure something out on how to break out of their own half. As T. Corral going to try and slow things down to get that ball. No, it gets away from his Fennec there, and Andy going to go through the air and show us some mechanics here.
Oh, he did get the flip reset through 1, but a nice catch from Beast Mode. ZPS sends it up against the ceiling. T. Corral not there. Just a little late. Andy gets kicked down on the play. Version 1. Physicality is a core part of their gameplay, and they're getting a lot of those little chips and bumps that are throwing off the rotation for Soniqs. Another clear for Beast Mode, sends it back to the blue.
And there's those demos you were talking about. Jorby takes T. Corral out of the picture. The follow-up is slow, but ZPS gets a nice pinch off the ceiling there to send that one down the orange half. And here comes Torment, gets that boost, meets T. Corral, a neutral 50-50 cleaned up by Beast Mode, and Beast Mode so fast to those balls, so mechanically gifted, and that's one player, if you're on the Soniqs, you don't want to allow to get started.
But it's been a quiet opening minute for Version 1. They've only got one shot. I mean, it's one shot apiece for both offenses, but Andy got the flip reset, pushes it forward, not enough power. Calm's got the save. And T. Corral, no boost here. Didn't get the 50, but you saw ZPS and Andy playing real safe, and they almost get caught out. They do get caught out on the whiff. Calm doesn't put it on target. A missed opportunity for Version 1 to take the lead.
That's a hard one. He was going for the boost right when he picked it up, putting a snapshot on target, and it was just inches away from going in, just narrowly wide. But I love to see those plays. I love to see the unselfish play from Beast Mode going, hey, Calm, I see you playing point man. I see you going for that outlet pass. I'm going to feed you. And while it might have not found its mark, it definitely puts that in the back of the Sonics' minds going, okay, they're going to start pulling those plays out more and more. And T. Carell going backside, picks the pocket of Calm.
Great shot by T. Carell. Flips over one defender. Last man back is Calm. Full tank of boost. And he just never jumps for that. I mean, that shot was hard onto the net. Calm was stunned. No chance at it. What a shot by T. Carell.
Like he pulled the pin on a flashbang before that one went on target. Calm couldn't do anything to defend that. And here comes Beast Mode. Again sees Calm mid-air. Calm puts that one on target, but T. Carell was waiting on that back wall as miscommunication again from Calm and Beast Mode. Not knowing who's going for that boost, and it left a slight delay, which led to this slight delay in the offense. And Torment monster block, excuse me, as Beast Mode.
I like that.
A Blanc?
Yeah, Master Blancs. We're back over to Calm. Beast Mode, trying to get that push. But, I mean, to what you were saying about the miscom again from version 1, Sonics are good enough that they're going to punish you on those mistakes. And with the road to London being as tight of a race as it is in North America right now, you cannot afford to have miscommunication issues as a team that's trying to pin itself as a top team in North America. It's not going to get it done. And if a team like Sonics is bringing the heat against you like this, you've got to be on lock. T. Carell pushes the ball back across, hoping to give ZPS a chance at it, and he will get it. Version 1 going to try again.
Yeah, I think V1's always going to be one of those teams that performs well in a live environment. But the big thing for them is getting to that live environment. They've got to make sure that they can punch their ticket to there. And right now, I mean, being in the lower bracket, down by 1 goal in game number 2 against Sonics, you sent the first one to overtime. I really think they need to really just ramp up their play a little bit.
Beast Mode gets a solid touch. Calm was the whole way back, trying to cut off the pass from ZPS. ZPS lets it drop. Now he's got Andy on the wing, but not the best touch to follow that up. Torment takes control. He's got the reset. Look at Torment getting mechanical. I feel like by the regional, he's just getting better. Andy, underneath, stealing reset, back to ZPS, cut off by Beast Mode. And Calm gonna race down for this one. Lets it bounce, lets Andy in the air. Calm gets in front, and he screens the net, giving Torment the tying goal.
And look at this, Jorby. Calm doesn't even make contact, but it forces T. Carell to stay on the ground, and that nice high shot has the elevation underneath it to go right above the defender. I love the aggressive play we just saw there from Calm.
As much as Sonics were able to hold on to that lead, that lack of offense in the second half of regulation is starting to show. They just I don't think they've generated more than 1 shot since the clock has hit 2:30. It's been all version 1 pushing down the field, preventing that midfield for Sonics. Even T. Carell, he's really having to dive for that ball. Andy gonna take control, and now Sonics are on the push. Flip reset underneath. He's got 2 touches out, but Beast Mode able to return fire. Back over to T. Carell, who's all by himself. Beast Mode squares up on the 50, and Andy slips in at the last second. Calm got the 50 again. The end of regulation could be looking like overtime as ZPS looks for a clear.
And again, game 1 ended all tied up in the blue half. Looking like game 2 could be similar, but ZPS puts a shot on target, and 0 second on the clock as T. Carell keeps the ball alive. The Sonics want to keep this one going, and Torment gladly sends it to the ground, sending us to our second overtime.
Which way will this one go? Beast Mode getting the demo. Torment just going to pinch it downfield. It's not going to get it done. T. Carell's got it. Andy slips right underneath Torment. Beast Mode trying to cut off the rotation. You see Torment harassing the last defender in net, but Beast Mode protects the rock. Or excuse me, it was T. Carell harassing Torment in net. Other way around. Quick shot. T. Carell's got the catch, but Beast Mode is there for the rebound. T. Carell stays with it. Start of overtime, not without a little bit of action.
Big flick there as well to get that one out of their own half. You saw Beast Mode call off Torment. Calm putting this one up high, but Andy gonna slow things down, dribble this one through the air into the orange half, and wins that 50, sends Beast Mode back into the corner, but that boost just spawned. Gonna be fine up on this back wall, and Torment sends that shot away, and again, V1 doing a very good job at keeping that ball away from their net.
ZPS getting the catch on the side wall. He's not been able to handle the ball well on those carries. Drop that one down again. He had the mistouch from earlier, but he gets a big demo. Andy sets up the double touch. He's got it, but it's wide. Torment dives in front. Takes away ZPS's rebound. And Version1, a little stingy there and a little tenuous, if you will, but they get out.
Get the job done. Doesn't matter how they do it, as Andy looking to get another pass on target, and he does so, but Beast Mode from Version1 puts that one well towards midfield, and it really seems like Version1 unaffected by the offense from the Soniqs right now, and really feeling like they're starting to disrespect them at their offensive presence.
Beast Mode popping this one up, and T-Corel forces the ball out. Uh-oh, dangerous, and Beast Mode's gonna catch them out! The bench from Com absolutely stuns the Soniqs here, and Version1 have taken a 2-0 lead in the set.
I think ZPS thought Andy was up on the back wall as well and had a better angle to attack that ball, but ZPS had the boost in the tank to deal with that. I don't know why he didn't go, but either way, Version1 extremely happy to clean that ball up, and Beast Mode wins it in overtime, and Version1 find themselves up 2-0 in the series.
That lack of offense really coming to hurt Soniqs. They had some chances at the start of overtime, and they're trying to utilize mechanics to their ability to get creative down the field. But that was the only opportunity on the highlight reel that we really got from Soniqs. After that, it was all Version1, even on the defensive end. In that pinch, you're absolutely right. ZPS expecting something a little different, and the ball just skirts right over the top of his hood, and it was perfect for Beast Mode to turn right around and get the win.
Well, and to rewind the tape a little bit, Jorby, back to what I was saying was it really felt like Version1 weren't respecting the Soniqs at all there and the offense they're bringing forward. So they're saying, hey, guys, we can keep it in the offensive half as long as we want. And when they clear that ball, all it's doing is giving us an opportunity to get boost, because the times that they are pushing that ball forward, it's really not making us flinch at all. They haven't shown us any reason that we need to start doubting ourselves on defense.
The road to London is getting a little bit clearer for Version1. Now one game away from taking down the Soniqs and inching their way up the leaderboard a little bit further. Torment, he's been instrumental in the series. Oh, talk about veteran leadership on a team. Torment absolutely has to be that. Beast Mode, 2 touches straight down, but right into ZPS.
And that's nasty. He puts that self-pass off the left side of the backboard, then the shot goes far right. I mean, just the ability to do that. The mechanics are nutty from this guy. And I'm so glad he's back in the scene. I'm so glad we get to see him on this Version1 team, but big miss, and he's able to roll it back. Big whiff from the Soniqs leads to the first goal from V1.
Andy, oh no, he was expecting, he thought Beast Mode was closer to the ball. Beast Mode was completely shaded on Andy's cam, and so he was trying to time, it looked like he was trying to time his jump for a 50. Like, that's why that one looked so bad. Just looking at Andy's cam, I can't believe that it was just mistiming on his jump. That looked, Beast Mode completely disappeared behind the ball. And the benefit of shading yourself behind the ball comes to fruition for Beast Mode.
And now it's all going to be about the body language that we see from the Soniqs. Are they going to kind of tuck their heads in the sand, or are they just going to keep firing shots? And it looks like it's going to be option B. Never quit, never surrender for the Soniqs. Down 1 goal. Offense hasn't quite been there this series, but here they go. Andy looking for a double and can't find it. Oh, on that play, you don't even worry about what Com's doing. You just play the miss.
And he almost had it too. His nose just a little up, but he couldn't make contact. Still a difficult read, even with a player in traffic. Oh, nice read again by Torment to push the ball downfield. Task is feeling a little tall for Soniqs right now. These aren't going their way, the bounces aren't going their way, and now the misreads are happening. Version1, for all of those mistakes from Soniqs, they've been able to keep the scoreline close in the first 2 minutes. Now looking to headhunt on the goal line. T-Corel pushes this one across, has a touch out over to ZPS, has to let it drop, and Andy can only delay the inevitable, which is a Version1 transition.
Yeah, and the one silver lining for the Soniqs right now is the fact that we still have a full half to be played, and you're only down 1 goal, but when Musties are coming out like that from Beast Mode, you realize that he is not only warmed up, but he is too hot to handle as a shot comes in from Beast Mode and saved by T. Carell, but V1 just refused to rotate out.
Yeah, those few misses we saw from Beast Mode in game one are completely gone. Here's Andy again, trying to pop it up for a pass. He almost got the bump. Still, T. Carell got there. But they're going to need more than that to get by this version 1 defense. Andy whips his way back around. Torment gets a demo on the back end. Torment doesn't care. He's just taking hoods down. T. Carell, one-on-one the other way. Beast Mode contesting him, and he's got the win on the touch. Andy trying to follow it up, but he's got no boost. T. Carell again, trying to set it up. And it's a light shot turned away. ZPS got the 50. Andy's got the net. Goal! What a stop by Torment. Torment's a one-man defensive machine. You think you've got him caught out on the goal line, Stubby, and he's always coming up with a save.
He's just going to show you why you need to know every little trick in Rocket League that there is. You don't know how to half flip? Well, Torment just gave you a reason to learn. You can cover up that backside so well as T. Carell bombs this one downfield. A minute and a half to work with, but again, that ball just seems to be on a rope tied to the blue half, just keeps bouncing back in there, and the Soniqs can't find any offense here in game number 3.
And they're looking for a good pair of shears to try to cut that thread. Calm. Now, Andy went for the boost steal. Calm got the demo and keeps Soniqs at least in control of the neutral zone. Here's T. Carell, flips it over one. Calm pushing it back over to Torment, who doesn't get contact. Now Andy's given some space. Andy with the touch, got over one, but Calm got the touch over the other. And they're still gonna push forward for ZPS. T. Carell gonna wait. He ends up flipping off the ball. And Andy's given a little bit of space again, but it's cut off. Every time Andy gets a little bit of space, version 1 cover the gap so quickly, and the pass cut off by Beast Mode.
That's what has been missing. It has been all solo efforts from the Soniqs right now. We need to see some team plays try to develop in the final 30 seconds if they want to tie this game up. Here comes Andy. There goes the pass, and Beast Mode comes out of the top of the goal, and T. Carell has the space, but Calm covers up the goal line, and less than 30 seconds to go, and the Soniqs are knocking at the door.
Andy, hard pass. T. Carell pre-jump. ZPS has to make up for it, and he wins it to buy T. Carell time. Soniqs are definitely sending the house at the end of the game. They know that their tournament life's on the line. Pushing this one across again. T. Carell back over to the corner. Calm's there to defend. Andy deleted. T. Carell, no deletion on Beast Mode. He's going to get the touch. ZPS pushes it out. Time expires. Andy keeps it in the air, but coming down, ZPS keeps it in the air. T. Carell, he's got a shot.
There it is.
Demo, and Beast Mode's got the save. Version 1 still have to withstand the pressure. T. Carell's got the shot. Calm's got the save. Win for Version 1. They move on in the tournament.